What has this journey taught you that nothing else could?
The medicine journey has taught me so much about the fabric of reality, so much about the nature of existence, the nature of God. Oh, so many things. Which is why I end up walking in multiple worlds at the same time every day, all day long. Is the medicine has never left me. I've never left the medicine. So it has become part of being. The nature of life, capital L, and the nature of love, capital L, that love that Mark was talking about. I say that's love with a capital L. It's that big love. It's that universal love. It's not that let me receive lowercase love, let me give lowercase love. It's that capital L love. Yeah.
We could talk for hours about this. Every time that I return to ceremony, even if I'm leading ceremony, I'm learning more. Teachings are getting deeper for me. There's a through line, like it's as though you're watching a movie, and every time a ceremony ends and then starts, even if it's 6 months later, the movie just picks up. What I mean by that is just that there's a through line, like it's coherent, it's not random. It's my journey as an individual, but it's an archetype also. Like I'm learning the ways of existence, and so I would, the things that are the most important is understanding my relationship with God and what that means to me. And so for me, God is very much everything, everywhere, all at once, which does include me, but it does include you, and it includes the sun and the universe. And somehow the summation of that is not as multi-tangential as it sounds. It's also very finite and specific in terms of there being a God consciousness and God energy. That so it's a paradox because it's both everything, and it's not a man with a white beard. It's not patriarchal. It's not gender specific, but it is so grand and highly conscious and all powerful. It's all the things that many religious people have said. And I wouldn't say that every religious person got it wrong, but there is a susceptibility to believing that one is closer to God through the religion that they've chosen. And it may feel like that to the individual, but that's impossible, because God is everywhere all the time, all at once. And so for me to be able to be humbled by that, but then also empowered by that. It's that duality of being humbled to being like many indigenous people will say in ceremony, they'll refer to us as pitiful, that we're, in order to create that perspective of being very small in the grand scheme of things. And it is both that, but we are also special. So none of us are special, and we are all special. And so these paradoxes, you can't master these teachings. They're too elusive. And so to continue to surrender to them and be with them and learn from the spirits and the individuals who are further on the path than us, in order to learn more about that space in between that's ultimately incommunicable, which brings us back to the present moment, brings us back to being, and being who we are in a deep level, connecting to our heart in our authentic way, our soul signature. There is a uniqueness to our soul. So learning things of this nature have been very profoundly important to me, and have helped me be of service to other people, connect to the value of family, the innocent, so children, my children, to realize that the primal aspect of things, the biological aspect of things, is a part of our reality. And so it's okay for me to emphasize the importance of my children on the one hand, but then to see that they are no more special than any other children on the other hand. And so to be able, once again, to exist within that paradox and be okay with both sides, with both thoughts, with both aspects of seeing the duality in it, seeing the two perspectives, seeing the two aspects of reality, which are contradictory, but can be held a space in between the contradiction is where, I mean, that's where the deepest truth is.
And the phrase, it is everything and it is one thing. Like,
Yeah.
that's what keeps popping into my mind as we're answering this question for you. It's like there's all the children and there's my child. And same with God and same with all of these things. There's a distinction and also an effusiveness